In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create pivot tables with the help of AI here in Google Sheets. Now, when I say AI, I'm specifically referring to ChatGPT. Now, this is just in case you don't have access to Gemini or you don't want to use Gemini. So let's say you're dealing with a set of data that you want to turn into a pivot table, but you're not sure what type of pivot table you want to create based on this data. So if you want to use ChatGPT instead to analyze your data and suggest some pivot table settings for you, here's how you're going to do it. So first, what we're going to do is to download this spreadsheet as a PDF file. So go to File here in the menu bar, select Download, and click on PDF. Once you click on that, you're going to save that into your hard drive. And once that is saved, then you can just go ahead and open ChatGPT. So I have mine opened right here. And what I'm going to do is to go to the plus sign right here where we can add files and more. Click on that and select Add Photos and Files at the top. We're just going to select our spreadsheet, which we just downloaded as a PDF file right here. Then click on Open. And now it's being uploaded into ChatGPT. Once that is uploaded, now we can enter our prompt. Now our prompt is pretty straightforward. We wanted to suggest some pivot table settings that we can do with this data. Data pertaining to this one right here, which we just uploaded. Now if we press enter, ChatGPT now will go through this data and suggest the pivot table settings that we can do in our spreadsheet. And here we have them. So depending on how you want to read your data with these pivot tables, here are some suggestions that ChatGPT has done for us. There we have it. So it's quite plenty. And again, depending on what you want to do, these are the settings that you should use. So let's say I want to see the units sold by region. So the rows that I have to select for this one would be region, and the values would be sum the units sold. So the use case for this one would be to identify the top performing regions by volume. Okay, so I do want to see that. So I'm going to use those settings. Again, rows would be region, values would be sum of units sold. So I'm going to go back now to my spreadsheet. Here we have it. Then I'm going to go to Insert and select Pivot Table. Here in our data range, we are going to select the sales, which is the name of our table, and we're going to insert that in our new sheet. Click on Create, and here we have it. So going back to our pivot table suggestion, we have our region for our rows and sum of units sold for our values. So let's go ahead and add a row right here. Again, select region. There we have it. And for our values, we are going to be adding units sold. And here we have our first pivot table suggestion, which would be identifying the top performing region, which is our East region right here, based on the units sold. And there you have it. Let's try another pivot table suggestion. Let's go to number 4 right here. We have product category versus region. So this is our revenue breakdown. The use case would be to spot which regions perform best for each product category. So we have our rows, product category. Under columns, we have region, and the values, sum of revenue. So let's go ahead and edit our pivot table. So we're going to remove all of these right here. Start over. Again, for our rows, we are going to be adding the product category. Here we have it. Next one for our columns would be our region. And finally, for our values, we have the sum of revenue. So now we can spot which regions perform best for each product category. For the apparel, the East region would be the top performing region. For the electronics, that would be the West region. For the home goods, that's your Midwest region. And for the tools, that's going to be for your West region. So again, depending on how you want to read your data, these suggestions would definitely help you figure that out. And that's how you can create pivot tables with the help of ChatGPT right here in Google Sheets. Now, if you still need extra help with Sheets, I've got a free guide linked in the description below that you should definitely check out. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.